Aloha and welcome to this episode of Experts and Idiots. Today we have extreme chili versus tripping. Huh? Well, I will explain. Now this episode is dedicated to one of my favorite chili firms. That firm is Burns & McCoy, based in the United States, and particularly to their current business leader, Jay. Here he is. One extremely cool dude. A guy I love very, very much, and his firm as well. Why do I love his firm? And what does that have to do with tripping? I will explain. So, in the chili world, you are a family. That's what you are. We all kind of know each other across the world, and you draw inspiration from specific people who've managed to achieve things you'd like to achieve yourself. Burns & McCoy, for me, were a glowing example of how you can produce handmade, handcrafted, high quality hot sauces, but you can do it on a scale which is big enough that you can actually live from that money. And so I learned it and I got inspired by our mate Jay and his company. Now, this is why we dedicate this to Burns & McCoy today. They showed us the light. 420 Chili, myself, 420 Chili Sash. I saw the light from our boy. Now, what does that have to do with tripping? Well, our boy Jay, much like myself, has suffered in his life from a number of heavy-duty traumatic experiences. Now, both of us were left very, very fucked up after some very, very bad things happened to us. And we tried various things. We tried various forms of therapy. We tried various forms of help. And none of it really worked. Until we tried psychedelic therapy. Psychedelic therapy is the use of psychedelic chemicals, like, for example, ketamine, LSD, psilocybin mushrooms, DMT, and so on, being used to help treat various types of trauma and degenerative brain disease. Now, I and Jay, both of us, had our lives saved by psychedelic therapy, and that is why today, my friend, is dedicated not only to Burns & McCoy, but also to tripping. And that is why today I am going to attempt to give you a version of the tripping psychedelic rock classic, White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane, under the influence of this evil shit. Now that is our owner's reserve, fine cocktail mixer chili tincture. Yes, it's meant for cocktails. It's certainly not meant to go in your mouth, but today it's going directly in my mouth and I'm going to try and sing. And normally that stuff goes per drop. Today I'm using my personal stash and I'm going per spoon. Now, what do I mean by treatments with psychedelic therapy? Well, I can give you one example. Sadly, around about 2014, my fiancée very suddenly died unexpectedly. She was very young. She was 23 years old, and then she suddenly was gone. This blew my mind up completely. So I tried a number of things. I tried a therapist, I tried meditation, I tried travel, I tried many, many things over many, many months, but I was still very, very ill. I couldn't really work, and I couldn't do simple things like drive the car. If I got in the car and I switched on the radio, and the man on the radio said, "Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have Michael Jackson singing You Are Not Alone." Michael Jackson would begin, "You are not alone," immediately. And then paralyzed. I had to stop driving and I couldn't do anything for a number of hours afterwards. Now, this was my life for a very long time, and I tried many, many ways to make it better, and none of them worked. And then I had the great luck of having the chance to try ketamine therapy, which is a short-acting psychedelic dissociative anesthetic. So I was given a dose of ketamine, and it lasted about 15 minutes, maybe half an hour. And after that 15 minutes to half an hour, I was back to my old self again. I was functional again. I was able to drive the car even if Michael Jackson did sing a sad song. I could do the things I needed to do. And that's only because of psychedelics. Now, our friend Jay from Burns and McCoy had a very similar experiences. And this is what I mean. There's a number of things that you can use psychedelics to treat yourself with, or a doctor can use to treat you with, to put it in a better term. Yeah, these are mental illnesses like trauma, like depression, for example. They also include physical illnesses that involve degeneration of the brain. Psilocybin, for example, causes a regrowth of synapses in your head. And so therefore it's very useful for treating people with Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and dementia. Now, of course, I'm not, as I said, telling you to go and eat a bunch of drugs. That would be illegal for you to do, and I certainly wouldn't recommend you to break the law. But I am here to tell you or inform you that there are things to learn from psychedelics that you can't learn from anywhere else. And they're strongly connected to the evolution of humans. Now, I do not use recreational drugs in that way anymore. I'm finished with that. My phase of my life is done. But I can tell you for sure, every single day of my life, in some way, what I have learned from psychedelics helps me be a balanced person, helps me be a caring person, helps me be a thoughtful person, helps me be the best version of myself that I can. I really think I can't procrastinate anymore, can I? I think it's about time for a little bit of trying to get into White Rabbit with some of my evil owner's reserve cocktail mixer, chili tincture. As I said, today I'm on the personal splash and I'm going per spoon. Alrighty, here goes nothing. Let's get trippy. Whoa. Fuck. Oh. Oh shit. Fuck. One pill makes you larger, and one pill makes you small. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. And if you go chasing rabbits and you know you're going to fall, Tanamahuka smoking caterpillar has given you the call. Call Alice when she was just small. When the men on the chessboard get up and tell you where to go, and you've just had some kind of mushroom and your mind is moving low, go ask Alice. I think she'll know. When logic and proportion have fallen sloppy dead, and the white knight is talking backwards and the Red Queen's off with her head. Remember what the Dormouse said. Feed your head. Feed your head. Maybe one more, just for luck, eh? Cheers. Okay. Fucking enough. Jesus Christ. Burns and McCoy and Jay, I hope you realise we really fucking love you. That's why we did this shit to ourselves. Well, boys and girls out there in television land, as I already told you before, excuse me, there are a lot of options available to help you be the best human being you can be. And please don't be fooled by a lot of nonsense that's been spread around for the last 50 years or so by governments and people with bad ideas about bad things they want to do to you. Remember, if you're in a bad situation, if you've got trauma, if there's depression issues, if there's someone in the family who's got Alzheimer's or perhaps Parkinson's or some form of degenerative brain disease, remember, psychedelics are there. They've always been there and they work. All you need to do is find yourself the right doctor. Now, all of you out there in television land, I'm going to say ciao for now. I'm going to eat some ice cream, so ciao for now. Ciao-y! Oh, fuck. Okay, that was not the best idea I ever had.